welcome to a quick game with Gun Bunny, G.u.n.n, Bunny! Look, I'm healthy-ish! Yay! I haven't done a little fast game in a while, and I wanted to bring attention to this one. Winnie the Pooh's book writing speedrunner. This is a free game on Steam, and I just kind of stumbled into it, and I thought, you know what's not getting enough attention? A typing game that doesn't completely suck. So, here we go. Okay, so I'm not an excellent typer, so I sped this up quite a bit, embarrassingly quite a bit, but obviously you can see my timer above, so you know roughly how I'm doing. Back in the Dark Ages, when dinosaurs roamed the earth and I was learning to type because everyone was forcing you to learn to type in school, they had no idea how to make children enjoy typing. Not an estimate or a guess how to make us like typing. So we were using adult programs to learn to type, and they were as non-inclusive as they could be. There was some improvement with the Macintosh a little bit later for kids games that had typing elements, but no, they did not care how we learned to type. The attitude was if we just chain them there, they're going to learn. So now that I'm older, I have two kind of features about typing. I finally allowed myself to look at the keyboard for a little while to learn to type. So I actually could learn the keyboard before I ceased to look at it. So for, I don't know, I think I was 20 and I went, that's it, I'm looking at the keyboard, forget it. So I started looking at the keyboard and instantly my typing speed shot up. I went from something like 10 words per minute to about maybe 40, 50 words per minute, which I know that's not exceptional, but consider somebody hunting and pecking, going from 10 to 40 is huge. And then I got a job where I was answering phones, and I got even better because I had to keep looking up and down quickly, and I became quite scribe-esque in that way, until I'd done it enough that I could not look at the keyboard. And I was on my way. For a while there, my type speed was about 80 words per minute, which is well in function land. And aside from the fact that sometimes I literally can't spell that word, I don't do too badly. And you watch me here. I start with big mistakes, and then I start to pick up fairly quickly. Since this time, I've had a very major shoulder injury, and my one hand is a little less than exceptional. So my left hand doesn't type very well anymore. It sort of stutters all over the keyboard, which has allowed me to develop one-handed typing with just my right hand. With just my right hand, I can type about 50 words per minute, and now I habitually type one-handed because that's enough for what I do as a living now, and it really gets me moving along as I do other things, obviously, with my left hand. So I can simultaneously make notes with my left hand and type with my right. And just that nature has landed me 2 jobs and had a bit of an audience form around me while I do that. I lack a lot of coordination, which is hilarious because I did competitively dance for a little bit in my life. It just goes to show if you practice hard enough, even your sad little uncoordinated self can learn to do these things. So look at this cute game. I know I'm not reading the story, and I'm sure I could, but you guys should go get this game just for fun and read the little story that comes with it. You can set it where it will auto do the punctuation. The only thing that's kind of weird is that when it does something like chapter 2 as 2 lines, it doesn't want it wants an LL. It wants an II, but a capital II. It's bizarre. It took me a little bit to figure out what it magically wanted to do it. I wish it had just been the number 1, or typing out the word 1 would have been nice. I made lots of mistakes just trying to figure out how it wanted me to sort that. But, you know, we all gotta learn. We all gotta start somewhere, and I'm sure you can all in the comments name the tragedy typing programs you were subjected to. I don't even know what they do now. Do they still force you to type? Is that still a thing? I have no idea. So as you can see, there are 10 chapters. It's a great looking little game, free on Steam. I know it's just a quick little blurb and it's just a little taste, but I want to continue to bring attention to tiny things like this, and I don't need to make a feast out of nothing. It's a good one. Give it a go. Play for fun. I don't know. Check your type speed. Be depressing. Be like me where you're like, wow, I'm really letting this slip. Especially because I forced myself to use two hands, and I was like, how long has that been? Kind of a while. Moral of story, Winnie the Pooh, book writing speedrunner. Excellent game. Very fun. Give it a try. Give it a try. Come on. What's the worst? We pump this game and it gets a little attention on Steam. Thank you, everybody. This has been Gun Bunny, G.u.n.n Bunny. And we will continue with games from here. Goodbye.